everybody, this is Dolores Jensen, and this is my day in the life video. My husband and I have a hobby of producing stained glass. So we are working on a cabinet door for our kitchen. So this is what we have. It is a 1 foot by 3 foot cabinet door. We designed it and we picked out all the glass. So you have a pattern and it has all the shapes of the glass on it with the pattern numbers. You pick out glass that you like for each of the areas, and then you lay the pattern piece on the glass, outline it with a Sharpie marker, and then you cut around it. So we have a lot of glass. We have a workshop that we have made. We made the cabinet. It's just 2x4s and wood. And then we have carts that have the glass stored inside. So here's all the different pieces of art glass. We bought out a couple people that were not doing this as a hobby anymore, and we bought their supplies, and that's how we ended up with so much of it. So we have a grinder, and we have 2 grinders, and we have a diamond blade bandsaw. So I will show you how that works. So you take your pattern pieces that you've cut out, you place them on the glass, you draw around them with a marker, and then you cut it. So I'm going to show you how we cut glass, how we break it, and how we grind it and fit it in all the process. So the first thing you do after you get your glass all cut out, and you choose which, like there's different streaks and colors and things. So when you lay your pattern pieces on, you're thinking about what it is that you're trying to create and what it should look like. So like the leaves might have streaks going a certain way, or the water. So that's what you do. So this is a scoring tool, and it has a little blade, and you score the glass. So now there's a mark on it, usually with a marker, and you follow that line. So there's a little slice on there. You tap the back with the metal to kind of loosen it. Then you use this pliers and hold it, and it breaks it. So now you have glass that is very sharp. I cut myself a lot, so if you see me with cuts all over my fingers, it's because I've been working on glass. So then you have to grind it to get it to fit. So I'm going to show you a piece that I've been working on over here. And you can see we're almost finished. And this piece is supposed to fit in this hole. And I have to work at it a little at a time and figure out where the gaps are and where it needs to be ground. And I've determined where that black line is that I drew with a Sharpie is where it needs to be ground down for that part to fit. You can see there's a gap for the others. I'm going to tell you in a minute why there's a gap. So I'm going to take this over to the grinder, and it is a diamond blade grinder. It has water, and it grinds away. Then I have to dry it or my pattern gets all wet. And I never go as far as maybe my mark shows because I can't ungrind it. Once it's ground too far, I can't go back. I have to cut a new piece. And I told you about choosing glass. We chose this big piece. This is one big piece, this sunset looking colors. And then I wanted the same like colors coming up through here. So if I don't do this right, I don't have much of that glass left. I have a piece over here that's similar, but it's a little more pink, and it really isn't going to look as good. So I have to really, really be careful so I don't ruin these pieces. So it's been taking me a while. I've worked on it a couple hours today and have only done this top section because it gets harder as you go along and fit in the last couple pieces. It's not always that time consuming. So you can see it's closer to fitting, but I need to grind a little more. So I'll keep working on that, and then I have this piece to fit. And then we will be able to do the next step, which is putting copper foil. You can see all our pieces. Copper foil goes around the outside edge of every single piece. There's a special tool. The glass is a certain thickness, and the foil goes around the outside edge, gets burnished down, and then all the pieces get foil around them, so every seam can then be connected with solder. There's the soldering iron, and here's the solder. And my husband does that part and solders every piece, so then it's all solid and put together as one big piece. And then it will hang in our kitchen. We'll put it in our cabinet door. I'll post a picture when it's finished, hopefully this weekend. Hope you enjoyed learning about what we do in our spare time. We do it together as a hobby, which is always nice. Have a great day.